Hi, my name is Kendy Alvarez. I have the honor of serving as the mayor for the borough of Lewisburg, and I am on the Untold interview.
How do you feel about abortion?
I think that it's always funny that this question comes up around elections. And I'll give you the context as to why and then answer. So for a very long period of time, when we had a Democrat in the presidency and we controlled the House and the Senate, and we had a Supreme Court that would lean towards the left, there was a very long time where this could have been codified in law. That, Roe v. Wade could not be something that would be contested. It didn't happen. I think that we have to think about why that didn't happen and what system existed and who was impacted by that continuing to be something that they push every 4 years to rally a population towards voting a particular way.
Now, what is the cutoff for if a girl wanted to get an abortion? Like how many months?
So hands down, my answer to that is between a woman and her doctor. The same way you men do not want the government to determine what happens in your nutsack. You should not be legislating what happens in my reproductive organs.
Well, Mayor, is it safe to say when you stop a growth process, it is pretty much killing the growth of something that was a life?
I think that it is between a woman and her doctor. There are a variety of reasons why. I'll go back to this. When you want the government to interfere with how and when you can make decisions about your own body, at that point, you can have the government interfere with how and when I make decisions about my body. Like, the reality is, any woman who has experienced what it is to be pregnant and lose a child knows that that is not a decision that anyone would take lightly. And the fact that people throw it out there as if, like, you think a woman goes through the process of her body changing in a very particular way and then is like, you know what? Yeah, this isn't for me. It is not taken lightly. And the process of an abortion is not something that is easy, and it is brutal to your body, to your emotions, to your hormones. Do you really think it's just whatever? No. And so for people to be like, this is or it isn't, the government has no place in that. And it shouldn't.
Mayor, what happened after the abortion, what happened to the fetus?
I think that it's the same thing that happens if you miscarry. The science of it is that if there is an abortion, your body rejects, what was growing in there. At what point somebody wants to decide whether or not it's I am not a medical professional. It is not for me to determine when life exists or doesn't for somebody's body.